percent base damage is nice for the reasons we said before, but...
No.
No, they have a Tide Hunter.
Okay.
I'm going to be able to take Thompson in this mid lane matchup. Like, don't worry about just giving him this very scary hero. I'll handle him in the laning phase, and we'll see whether or not he can do that. But it's OG who pick up the first blood, picking off Insania in top lane.
Yeah, talk about a scary lane. Mid is relatively even. Bottom also huge punish by Koifa. Just realized he is crushing Ana.
Instant enchant, removing the Inkswell. Koifa not sure who to go for. They actually kill Mickey at the top lane, but at the same time, they got the Shockwave skewer back onto No-Tail. But Ana and No-Tail just fight back.
Yeah, I like the build. Just phase, Soul Ring, Hood, very tanky, and he can just walk down lanes if desired.
Whoa, a Cookie 3-man stun into a Centaur 3-man stun, and now the Ember Spirit's here.
God.
What an insane combo from Insania and Taiga. A deadly support duo.
Damn. Minotaur was off-angled, then he rotated around, gets it off.
Koifa, he was the one threatening to be able to kill Ana, but now he's going to find himself inside the Chronosphere. The Hoodwink shot goes out, the RP. It was so close to being there, but he dies instead. Insania trying to go for a TP out. No bash from Ana, so he is able to get away. Taiga, a little bit sturdier here. Only has the 1 level of his heal, though, and so it probably means there's no way out for him. Sumail is going to come in, though. They're going to try and fight this one with Mickey. They actually are saying they've already used all of their burst damage. Maybe we can fight this one. Mickey has to be able to jump away. Thompson finally does die. The haste rune of Sumail allows him to be able to chase him down. Now he's going for, he does manage to morph into strength here, so this chain stun will only really poke at him a bit, but Sumail ultimately is not in any real threat.
Bottom lane. He doesn't have Blink yet.
Doesn't have it just yet and is going to be caught as Mickey's going to make his rotation over. Taiga slowing him down. Now, Thompson is still very tanky. It's going to take a while, but sadly, nobody from OG is even close. I think they saw that OG, they brought some heroes top lane, and they're saying, guys, if they're top, Thompson's all alone bottom, let's just go for him. Trying to go for the combo. That's enough burst damage. And Koifa getting caught in the crosshairs as well there as he tried to go for a desperate skewer RP. Themselves an early Aegis. And now we're going to go for a fight. As they're all nearby, they can immediately try and force something out of Seb as the shots start coming in for the Mortimer's Kisses. On point, a couple of them land, but now he's beginning to get away. Taiga looks to just get in there right now, trying to force whatever he can. He's soul bound up next to the Morphling. Morphling playing the back line. The burst damage is too much. Taiga gets taken out. The waveform forward gets him out of the Chronosphere, but gets into the Bushwhack. Meanwhile, Insania is probably going to die with the RP skewer onto 2. They have the burst damage to be able to take anybody down. They get Thompson, but Ana does manage to sneak away. Now with the Inkswell, he turns back out of Koifa, hoping for bashes here, but the 3 cores of Liquid are still alive. He's got to run. He's got to get out of here. 7,700 net worth on him. It's Sumail. And the difference between him and anybody else that is currently making a difference. But OG not ones to slow down after a lost team fight. They're going to move forward and try and take it even against the Aegis here. Sumail battling it out right now. Does manage to morph into strength, but he's losing some of his allies. A bash, a timely one at that, as Koifa ends up falling into his grave. They turn around and go for Thompson, as Sumail is trying to pump out the damage as fast as possible, but a beautiful bushwhack into an Inkswell. Fortunately, Mickey's able to dodge it with a sleight of fist, but it doesn't matter. He doesn't have the remnants out. Thompson is still alive through all of this when Taiga's poking at him. Sumail, he falls. His second life is coming up, but Thompson, he's getting healed up. Taiga now falls, and Sumail on his extra life has no allies behind him. He will run to the safety of the tier 2, and OG will not pursue, but just all business today. Jumping out, Mickey looking for a pick-off. Soxa does have the Bushwhack, mistimes it as he comes down for the Yule Scepter, but it may not matter either way. Sumail getting picked off, though. That is a much bigger kill than whatever's happening here with Soxa. He's going to say, all right, that was good space. In fact, we're even going to take this mid-tower, it's looking like, as they do have the glyph. They're going to stall this out just a little bit with double chains. Koifa, skewer back into tier 2, pushing him in as deep as possible. Does have the cooking on top of that when they actually do manage to burst down Ana. Insania with a great chain stun off of Koifa's skewer.
That was sick play. They're huddled up around the one they have on the high ground. as the creep scouts out in front of him.
You can see
whoa.
Koifa is looking exactly for this. Anybody to get close to the ward so we get a skewer back. Way up high in the air, but brought back down hard. Koifa may have to be going down there, but Anna's stuck outside the cliff, and the RP brings him back down into a stun, but they don't have any damage behind it. Now here comes Mickey, gets off the Chronosphere to try and save his own life, but the damage is there from Samael. Morphing into agility, they know that Seb is caught. The bait around the ward, around the high ground, catches OG.
Nice ward, bro. Oh my god, I don't know how. What a wild fight. Played under the ward Koifa with another really nice skewer. Feel like those have done more work this game than his RPs, but definitely playing well.
Oh, nice toss back into the silence. Very pretty combo from OG. That was sick. That was very nice. Liquid. Now down a minute. It doesn't matter if you have the Aegis. If you lose a hero like one of your cores, like Mickey here. Now Taiga potentially caught. They soul bind him together. They're going to chase after for sure. The W Scepter will hold him in place with the Ink Swell. He's going to be able to get the stun, trying to concentrate on somebody, but Taiga is certainly not the hero you want to go for here. Does manage to jump away right before Mickey with the buyback dies immediately. They don't have an RP. They don't have any big damage. Samael, he's going to try and do bit by bit with this Scotty, focusing on Seb. He's jumping forward, turning into a Faceless Void, time locking forward, and then waveforming forward to manage to finish him off. Samael is going to have to carry this with his two supports, and it's actually looking good. The Scotty is tearing apart OG right now. They can't put up with this damage. The Mortimer's Kisses raining in. Soxa, he's going to be the target while the Mortimer's Kisses chase after Anna. They all land, but the range is not quite there. Samael running low on mana. Won't manage to chase after Soxa. They're going to smoke to the other side of the map. And as he tries to go for the outpost, they're going to surprise Seb. Magic damage raining in is going to be enough. Now, Koifa's going to be able to pull back No Tail as well. Thinking about the skewer, doesn't even need it. 2 quick pickoffs for Team Liquid as they essentially just trying to make a rapid deployment from one side of the map, which kind of seems like they may have this read, but Taiga. Fortunately, Thompson didn't feel comfortable staying there for long, actually blinked out to cancel his tree volley, because he knows otherwise Mickey would have grabbed him in the trees with a Sleight of Fist Chains combination. Another round of tree volley. Starts going after Samael, looking to be able to slow down his damage as best as possible, forcing him to morph into strength. But with another 40 seconds on the clock, Team Liquid look to maybe go for 2, but an RP immediately coming out onto Anna. They need to be able to burst him down now, but it looks like Thompson running interference will allow Anna to be able to get back. Now the tree volley will finish off Koifa, most likely a Chronosphere. Actually catching Samael as well. Can they actually get him though? He's got a BKB coming up immediately after this. Chronosphere is going to turn around and immediately start going for Thompson. He gives the cookie, gets the stun off, and there goes Thompson down for 80 seconds. No Tail's going to be up next, maybe in Soxa as well. He has the Untusk, so he will survive through an initial adaptive strike. The E-Blade follows it up, slows him down, but Liquid realize this is a time for objectives. They still have 5 more seconds without the Tidehunter. Well, blink for a second maybe. They're thinking about going back in. Inkswell setting up Samael for a second here. Also managed to get the silence thanks to the Mindbreaker. Long-range shot. They managed to get the Ravage off of that one. Here comes the Mortimer's Kisses, though. The BKB, the Soul Bind, holding in the Morphling as well as the Ember Spear, but the damage is just not there when they have the BKBs active. Anna doesn't seem to be comfortable doing enough damage here. Soxa going to be caught. Yule Scepter buying himself a little bit of time. Meanwhile, Koifa, the offlaners, going to battle on the high ground. King of the Hill happening while Anna is trying to survive against the onslaught of 4 different heroes from Team Liquid. Does manage to bring down Insania. Time walks backwards. Does manage to dodge some of the damage. He's being chased after a disarm. Put onto Samael. Allows Anna just to be able to get away for a moment, but Mickey's quick to chase after him. Tree volley raining in. That'll finish off Mickey. Buybacks coming in from OG. They want this Roshan. They want it bad. They need to be able to win this fight right now, but Samael turning into a Faceless Void. Once again, time walking backwards and slowing it down. They said they bought back, guys. We can chill if we can just disengage. This is good for us. But a tree volley. OG, they're not going to let him get away. A skewer back, skewering him in. They do manage to control him up, but there's no damage. A cookie goes out, controlling up the stun on Anna even more, but a nice bushwhack actually slowing down Samael now, but now it's OG who are the ones on the retreat. And Seb, he's quite low. He gets waveformed over. Samael now looking for the kill onto Anna. They can see the end of the game right in front of them. They can kill the big carry. The Glimmer Cape buys him a little bit of time. He Chronospheres, turns around, goes for the kill onto Samael. The Ghost is coming. Samael, he's surviving through it bit by bit. Anna needs the bashes, and he needs them now, but he's not quite getting him an Inkswell. A stun, and he does get him. A buyback coming out from Samael, but Anna's got to get out of here before the hard carry of Liquid arrive. Anna on the run. Koifa on pursuit. Wants to be able to catch him. He's got a Blink Dagger. Might just be able to catch him with a Shockwave Skewer, but no. Anna's out. They may not even have to worry about Ravage either, and they may just be able to claim Megas. We'll see. 10 seconds left. There is a glyph, so they're going to have to contend with Ravage no matter what, but they may not have to worry about Anna here. The chain stun is there. RP into Cookie, into a shotgun blast that blows off his head. Anna's dead, and that without a carry. Both sides are just hardcore banking on their carry. There's just not much fight left in OG now. They're going to try, though. Thompson throwing out a combo with the tree volley. Double toss, triple toss, maybe, but Koifa's still looking healthy, and ultimately they cannot contend with Samael. The King is here. He's going to take over the game. The Ravage going out. Maybe they'll kill Koifa here. Another toss, but ultimately now it's Samael's turn to have a little fun as he turns around, tosses up Thompson, and slams down Seb.
Man, they've played this so well. Shout out to Taiga. He's not going to get too much love for his actual damage output, but the way he's positioned himself has made it so much easier for Liquid to play these fights consistently.